Well, he's one of three former Liberty Flames on the Big South All-Decade Cross-Country team, and Evans Kigen joins us now here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Evans, how are you? Thanks for taking some time for us.
I'm fine, doing well, sir. Thank you. Thank you for reaching out to me.
Yeah, it's been a little while since Flames Nation has seen your face, but certainly good to see you again and reflect back on some of the success that you were able to have as a Liberty Flames student athlete, and your senior year in 2010, able to finish runner-up to Sam Chalenga and the Big South Cross Country race. How much do you remember about that race and even the year before that and just your career in general?
Yes, sir. I had a great career. I had a great time. Nobody gave me an opportunity. It's only that towards the end of my career, I was hampered with injuries, but despite that, I was able to do well. I posted my great performance during my junior year in some of the races and my senior year. I didn't have a great senior year as I expected because of injuries, but being in the sport, that's part of life as a sportsman. So going to the Big South, it was a great. I had some experience. I remember I had most of my Big South races. They gave me a build-up for my pre-nationals and regionals and nationals eventually. So I had a great career, and I have good memories with the Big South. So especially being in the team where we won a couple of times, and Coach Osma and everybody is the team, like it's a trend. It used to be a trend. And I am glad many people, the athletes who are there right now, they are still keeping the trend. So it was a great opportunity.
Yeah, you guys were champions in pretty much every year that you were on the team. And 09 and 10, you mentioned your junior year in 09 being your better year, but you were still an All-American in both of those seasons. You finished 20th nationally in 09, 31st nationally in 10, and finishing second to Sam Chalenga. There's nothing to be ashamed about in that because a lot of folks did, and certainly he was your teammate. But looking back on that, how were you able to work through some of those injuries as a senior, and what were you able to do to get through that and still have success?
It was a difficult moment, as an athlete, especially when you know that you are in the best shape of your life, and then all of a sudden things start going south. It's a challenge, but I was able to do some cross training, do the treatments there. So I never, even though sometimes I wasn't training at all, but I wasn't able to do the mileage I wanted, the workout I wanted, but still I had some cross training where I get in the bike, I would be cycling in the bicycle. Also, I used to take very easy runs, so I just ran according to the way my body was responding. I didn't want to push myself. So, and that's basically what it is with running. You have to feel your body. If your body is saying no, you have to slow down, then you have to. So that really helped me with during those times when I was having injuries and during recovery.
You probably saw the news by now that your coach, Brant Tolsma, retired after this season. Can you believe that, first of all, that he's done with coaching? And secondly, what was your relationship like with him?
Yeah, when you look back, you're just like, it was the other day. But even for him, I know at the moment, it's just like, he's just remember very well when he started, being at Liberty. And I'm glad for him, God was able to bless him to lead Liberty to that far. And it was a great career he had being at Liberty and leading us and those behind us, even those before us, like Josh McDougall. So it was a great relationship to be with him around. He was not only a coach, he was more than a coach. And I really admire the time we spent together there as being a coach. So
Evans.
I wish him well during this retirement, but I know for sure he will still be joining once in a while when there are meets when he can.
Yeah, no doubt. Evans, I hear some little ones in the background there. Why don't you fill us in on what your life is like now? You're chasing youngsters around now, right? You got 4 kids?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Most of the time, especially now, they just close the school in the evenings. I go with them. I'm trying to show them how I started running, and hopefully they will take over the baton and they will get where I was not able to get.
Wow. So tell us about so you're married, you got 4 kids, and you're a business owner as well. Tell us about what you're doing now.
Yes, sir. After I came out of Liberty, I tried running. I tried a couple of times to see if I can go back to running. And the way my body was responding, I could tell, oh, well, it will take a while. But, as the time goes by, sometimes you have to adjust to the changes. So I started thinking about what I can do next. And I went into the trucking industry. So I'm in the trucking right now. So I have 2 trucks. So at some point, I had 2 guys, but part of business is up and down. So drivers, especially in this country, drivers they barely stay. They make money, but sometimes they're like, okay, me too. I wanna have my own truck. So, but that's part of the challenge. But at the moment, I have a trucking business.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like you have had a lot of success, not just in your sport, but also since coming out of your sport as well. And that's what we all love to see is Liberty student athletes and training champions for Christ and going out into that real world to impact everyone in a positive way. So we appreciate your time. And thanks so much for joining us here for a little bit. Congrats on the honor.
Yes, yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor to talk to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time too.